Welcome back YouTube for another episode of Old Glory Garage. If you're going to pull a motor out of a dump truck, you might as well do it with the smell of hickory smoke in the air. So today marks the official 1 year anniversary that basically started Old Glory Garage. So August 15th last year, one of the first videos that I posted. I thought today was a great day to invite some friends over and smoke a brisket. But before the guests arrive, let's finally pull this engine out. I know I've been promising it for a little while. So we can finally cross that point of no return with the project where we have everything in the garage laid out. We can then review the checklist that we wrote when we kicked this project off and then reevaluate and see what's needed just to get this thing running for now on a budget. Let's see what kind of fight this old dump truck puts up. Let's get at it. Let's go. Alright, we've reached some good temps for the stall. Time to pull this juicy boy out of there and get it wrapped. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Okay. Woohoo. Dripping. Okay. Alright, flip it over, fat side down. Close that up for a minute. Oh, so juicy. I'm gonna just teepee style, fat down, and close the big end of it. We are ready to go back in. That's it, reprobed it, the big side and the tip side. Just want to monitor both. At that point, pretty much gonna go wide open in the smoke box. Can't see anything. At that point, go wide open on the smoke box here. Turn the actual smoke down. Cool. We'll let her keep cooking. Now it's time to go jump over on that thing. Let's get it. Alright, first up, since I took all the grease off, put stuff on to get rid of rust. Left it in the elements, they got more rusty. So I gotta go back and put more grease back on it. It's a circle of life. A lot of this I think I'm just going to have to hose. It all needs a little oil anyway. Pretty much, yeah, everything needs lube. And then before we go and paint it all, we'll take the grease back off again. Circles, I don't know, but well, time to go in. Okay, under the truck. Let's go. Alright, that's it for the smoker. Internal temps have hit the right temp to pull. So we will get it pulled off here and then let it sit and wrap it up in the towel. Ooh, those are hot. Cool, okay. So we'll get this pulled out of here in a second. Alright, we are long overdue to take this thing out of here. Take the motor mount bolts. crazy how simple these old things are. 6 motor mount bolts, a throttle linkage, a choke cable, and the clutch. Technically that's it for the engine other than the Bellhousing bolts and stuff. That part's out. Transmission, 2 bolts, shifter, all PTO on this one, and the U-joint. Quick, yank the whole thing. You could probably pull this in and out. If you had somebody helping you, probably 30 minutes or less, maybe half hour at that. 30 minutes or less, or maybe an hour at most. For my future reference, the clutch there, the bottom one there was basically worn out. Look at this. Wow. That clutch has been pressed a couple times. So I'm gonna go underneath, I think next. Start looking at trans bolts and U-joints. All right, going in. What's up? I can't hear you, buddy. No. Have I ever had Fretzies? No. Come here and talk to me. I can't hear you.
Arby's.
Oh, Arby's? Yeah, I love Arby's. Do you like Arby's?
Yeah. I love them.
Every day? They're so good. What's under the dump truck?
Yeah.
Me. I'm under the dump truck. Well, that broke. What, buddy? I got mail?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna run in and put the salad inside.
Okay.
What you doing?
Who the hell buys a dump truck? What a dummy. I was seeing if I could race myself and get this pulled out before you guys got here.
How'd it go?
Not
at all.
Broken bolts because of rust.
What's the problem?
PTO.
No, you said it comes off easy.
I haven't tried yet. I'm sure the shafts are all
You said it's
seized.
super easy.
Well, so it's a regular PTO shaft, so it goes into the U-joint and then a bolt goes through. I took the nut off, I tried to get the bolt out, I broke the head off, so I gotta probably drill that out. The guavas are fucking delicious. I just got one yesterday. So good. Yep. So that does. We have to go there and sniff that thing. That is amazing.
I put the
By
salads on the counter.
Cool.
In there.
By the grace of God, that guy cooked the time. I was gonna try to do an overnight cook on it. I'm kind of glad I didn't because it would have been done in the middle of the night. It was still frozen last time when we got back. She's fucking heavy. I got bruises on my stomach trying to get that thing off the bench. Floor jack under the center, and then some carpet on it so I can get it. Oh, Jesus? I'll try to get that off.
It sounds easy, but you're gonna do it. Keep tipping in one person.
The hook in the middle might make it easy, like a cherry pit, lift it up into the frame for truck on jack stands, but I'll pick the whole truck up. Yep. Get in there. You look at the control arms on that versus that one. Mine's made from fucking popsicle sticks over there. They're halfway tiny.
Square body shit's definitely.
Peanut butter and jelly? Didn't you just eat lunch?
No.
Okay, hold on. I was going sideways.
Why ain't you got a creeper yet?
Well, guys, we lost the race. I hope to get the drivetrain pulled out of this thing before my friends came for the barbecue, which brisket turned out amazing, as expected. There's a good barbecue sauce on there. It was a great time. And then, go figure, once everybody left, it starts raining. But good news is, drivetrain's almost out of this. Engine and transmission mounts are loose. All the engine side stuff's pretty much undone. It's ready to lift there. Transmission side, need a shifter out still. Drive shaft U-bolt. Bolts are out, but it needs to get pried back and then taped real good. And then PTO shaft and levers and stuff may be an issue. We'll see if we can get them out, add a little heat to them, or maybe have to pull the whole thing as one giant long drive shaft out of it with the drivetrain, or take the PTO off completely and then try to mess with that later, but just pull the trains out, leave the PTO hanging there for now. We'll see what happens, but we're close. We'll get to it this week, hopefully. Let's get going. Alright guys, back again. It is now Tuesday because it's rained the last couple days. So, back on the truck. Basically got all the bolts out. Now we're fighting with the PTO. So, great time. Get everything all spicy juice. Oh yeah, I gave her the beans. Good Lord, she's a leaker. Well, we made it extra stinky down here. Let's go crawl down here and breathe it in. Well, life happened. It's Wednesday now. I know it was fast. Didn't get to work on yesterday. But it's going to rain, so might as well try to work on it before I have to get the kids from daycare. So let's attempt to get this PTO shaft out, and I'll probably put a chain on it and get started with this thing. Because we're really pretty close at this point. The only thing left is to pull back the drive shaft, put some tape on the U-joint, and then get that dang PTO out of there. So, let's go. First up, take this Corsa board on here that I set back on. Now I feel like I take this whole truck apart with the 9/16. Now, to the bolt bin, I'm going to get a longer one and a big washer. We'll try there for now. I might have to move it. We'll try here for now. I might have to move it. So there's a longer bolt in the front here on the alternator bracket spot, and then I just put the chain on the mount. And it's going to be kind of front heavy, but I need to drop the back anyway a little bit to kind of pull it, tip it and pull it out anyway. So more than likely we'll move it. It might be this front bolt, and then try to get it in like one of the Bellhousing bolts back there, so it's nice and long, and then side to side. Tasty. Turn spring. We meet again, PTO. Still got the shaft. Can unbolt it here, but then I still have the rest of it there. So I'm really hoping she just kind of pops out up here. I don't know yet though. We'll see. See what happens. Make a mess. Alright, good news. I dug out the grease enough on this. There's an Allen in there. It's not just grease. Someone try to pull that off and slides the... and then pray that that just pulls off. But then I still have to undo some of the linkage and stuff up here. Shouldn't be too bad from the looks of it. It's just dirty. The U-joint doesn't really slide back, so pull the caps and then she'll clear. Alright, well, grab some tools and then go back down here. That's my favorite part of the day. Brake clean under a truck. Woohoo! That's a great time. Not sure if I can. If she'll collapse enough with how kind of rusty it is on the other end. where we're currently at. I can pry that back a little bit, but it needs to compress. So go down this thing. There's a slip yoke way over here, but it looks like it might be a little bit stuck. So we got to give her the beans. Gross. She oozing. Oh, that's hot. Shit. I'm able to move it, but it's spraying me with a nasty old grease. Good Lord. Oh boy. I'm 5 feet away and I got grease in my ear. Hot lava grease. Great. I'm good to know that functions again. This had to slide back a hole, I don't know, like 3 inches or so. But we're free here. So good news. Next part, I'm gonna get the camera in a good spot. Next part, we do the shifter in the cab and get these levers out of the way. And then we're ready to yank. All right, well, let's start messing with that part. Oh, that's not supposed to fall out. Don't lose your key. Okay, I'll put this to the side. We did it! Oh, that sucked. Okay. I don't know if I caught any of that on footage, or if y'all can even see anything. So, I had to get the PTO dump and activation levers out of the way. What? Way up there. Oh, look, there's another mud dauber. How glorious. We got all this pulled back and dropped. Technically, I think it's ready to yank. We're going to give it a hell in a minute. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, not a lot of room here. Got stuck. A little thick to be in here. One of those times I wish I had a lift. Also, rust in the eye. Feels awesome. Highly suggest. Alright, I'm going to tighten these 2 bolts up from that plate so they don't stick out too far. That might be it. I'll grab my junk and then we'll oh my god. Look at how much poops over there from that all came out of that. That PTO spline. You push it in and it poops more. And then it would shoot 6 feet over here, right in the face and the ear with burning hot grease because I heated it up. Or I go underneath and try to push up on it. Let's see if she's even free. Well, she wiggles, so I think she's free. Well, we'll we'll go down there and check again. This side still feels tight, even though I know for sure I got the 2 big bolts. Alright, if you have an SM465, which is like the 4-speed Muncie in the trucks and GM from the 70s and 80s, a trick to remove it, so like newer transmissions, there's like a screw in the sides that'll hold this in. There's a roll pin on this side. A lot of guys think they can hammer this and go all the way through, but actually you're going to break the casting on this and mushroom that and get it stuck. So don't touch the roll pin. You're going to want to, it's like a loose metal. This you'll push down and turn and pop up, and this whole thing will pull out. If you haven't had it off in a long time or ever, you can go around and work it. Just light taps, PB blaster, clean it. Just keep working it up and down, and then slowly you can try to push it. It is kind of a tight spring. It'll just pull out. So there's what it looks like on the side. So counterclockwise to remove it, which will pull up. Easy as that. Now we can get the transmission pulled out without having to try to go on this giant shifter. Alright, go figure, it's about to rain again. Now we got the shifter out. We'll try again to well, we got some bolts to look for. Go back in, but it might rain, so this might be tomorrow, a whole week. Well guys, we're gonna stop meeting like this. So, it's now Thursday. It's still in there because maybe 45 minutes of work yesterday. And now, I took off a couple days from work and we're gonna get this done. I wanna get some more progress on this thing, so that thing's coming out today. And just before we hit our 1-year anniversary, she's out. I definitely would have liked to get this a lot farther by the 1-year anniversary, but sometimes life and winter are just like that. Well, let's get back underneath it and try to figure out what the transmission is held up on, or if I just need to jack up the end and take some weight off it and pull it out. Let's go. So looking at it, I don't see anything that we're stuck on. The 2 trans mounts, these are bottom ones that go up into it. Those are free, but it just sits on the pad. So that shouldn't be an issue. Everything else is unbolted. I did forget this, so I'm going to get it pulled back down here before I started yanking. So I'll get probably some pliers and see if I can get that free, if it doesn't break. That is the speedo cable. But I think past that, this is just cast iron and heavy. I think it's just heavy and doesn't want to come out. So I need to put a jack underneath the back of it here. And then try to pull it out in one piece if it doesn't get stuck on the crossmember. So we shall see. And then probably got to move the pile down here so the jack can actually move. There's so much junk. But alright. Let's go get some tools and we'll be back again. Let's pull this off of here. Really hoping it comes free. I may just have to cut it. I don't think this is the speedo cable works anyway. She feels kind of crusty. Yeah, I can snip it right here. Okay. Let's cut it. cut. Let's put a jack on this and try to pull. Jacked up the transmission from the back. Gave me enough room to pull the transmission mounts out, so that gives us a little bit more room. Try to slide this thing out of there. I need to go up or down at all. So we'll get these put out of the way. And the other pile of nasty stuff. And then I might pull the engine mounts off to also get some more room. I think the hardest part right now is just going to be getting the transmission over that crossmember back there. And I think we might have just enough room inside to get that through. We'll see. Alright, let's keep tugging and yanking. Yep. I gotta undo those real quick. Especially on this side, the starter's definitely gonna whack it. I think we're like that far, 6 inches from the starter. Alright, let's trigger some people. Chrome. Lower setting though, we're not gonna blow it up. It's fine. And it's Harbor Freight, who cares? We got the engine mounts out of the way. Gives us a little more room. Main thing we got to do is get the transmission over the hump of the crossmember there. Doesn't unbolt, it's riveted in, go figure, but at least this gives us room, especially for the starter on the other side. It's going to hit. I'm going to put some paint pen on these for driver and passenger, and throw them in the pile of used stuff for now. And then we'll crawl back underneath there and see if we can jack it up and push at the same time. Well, we were close to clearing the crossmember, and on the inside there's no way. So I got to pull the top cover off the transmission here, and then she'll be able to slide it out with the PTO still on it. So yep, we'll zip that off now. Here's the next step. Take this front cover off, or take this top cover off for the shifter. First you'll take the shifter out. This, I don't want to do it again because I don't like it. It's sticky. So you'll see this top plate. You'll push it down, turn it counterclockwise, and this comes out. This might be a little bit stuck on yours. I had to work it with the rubber end of a plastic mallet around. Lots of degreaser, push up and down. You can slowly wiggle this free. And then in the corners, if you need to put like a screwdriver and push down, and then use the plastic hammer on the other side, you should be able to push down and get it engaged to pop out of this. The whole thing will come out. But the next step, in order to get this cover off, you need to put the shifter halfway into reverse. So you keep the shifter in, slide it over, and halfway down. You'll feel it kind of clunk and free because the fork will be in the way. Oh. Take all their bolts out. heavy now with this in here. Get that back off. Look at that. Beautiful. That's a nice set of gears. Surprised there's no rust. He's only a little chewed up. Grind him till you find him, as they say. Nice. Wear isn't too bad. Alright, so we can get this out of here now. When I pull stuff out, if it's open like this, just throw a microfiber on top. Just try to catch anything, or if you have like some plastic wrap or something, just put it over it. You don't want stuff getting down in here, especially if you're not going to rebuild it. On this one, looks like we might just brake clean, re-grease, seal it back up, and then clean, degrease, and paint the outside of it. I don't see too many issues with the gears in here or the synchros, so I'm probably going to run it. It's a good SM465 Muncie. Alright, let's go take this plate, put it over the side, and then we'll come back and get this engine ripped out. Well, that sucks. Probably got no good footage because my dang driveway here, the wheels keep getting stuck in. I keep having to jerk this thing, and then the camera keeps liking to flop around. Now that I'm out of breath, here it is. All the little bit of horsepower. Needs to be stripped. Degreased a little bit. See, dirty. Probably scrape it a little bit right here over a pan, and we'll disassemble and try to get the engine on a rack. All this hard work over here. And Bob's just over here sleeping still. Bob, wake up. Thanks for helping, man. Would have been easier with two. Here we are. Finally got the nice gaping hole in the truck, so all the critters can go live in it. It'll be a lot easier to get the front suspension out of this with no engine in the way now for these rusty bolts. Crusty. Alright, let's get going. Let's go scrape that thing for a little bit. We're about at that point in the build where you start questioning your life decisions. How did I get here? Why did I buy that? Did I realize how much work this is? Did I realize how much it's gonna cost? Well, it's all good. This here, just my auto body wax and grease remover. Try to dry some of this stuff out. Mainly just trying to scrape off as much as I can before it goes on an engine stand. Same thing for the transmission. We're able to scrape off a majority of the goop. There's a lot down there. It's good enough to get on the rollovers and bring it in the garage now. So, oil pan, oh, it's too dark to see. The oil pan itself is crusty with rust and maybe grease. I don't know. Need to figure out how to clean that thing up. Probably just flappy disc, because it's too big for the sandblaster and take too long. Okay, I got the rest of it. Good enough. Now let's go to the side you guys can see. So I found the best thing to dry out the grease and get it off is just the gum out carbon jet cleaner. Brake cleaner works. The other stuff works better. And it seems not to mess with the paint. I don't know what the formulation differences are on it. It's just spraying multiple different cans on this. That one did the best to dry out the grease. So like oil pan here. That doesn't look wet anymore. I don't know if there's some hexane in the gum out, which there might be. That's good for like sticky deposits and fuel. But okay, let's throw let's get that transmission off of here. Alright, because we're hooked to both, I'm gonna lower it down, set the transmission on the roller in the front of the oil pan on the block. Gross. Well, there's still green coolant in it. It's good and bad. Gross. Okay. Don't do it, Frank. Oh, you're gonna do it. Oh, another can's dead. I need to stop. Yeah, a little overkill. I gotta warranty my two ratchets right now. As I feared. Oh no. So as I feared, got all the Bellhousing bolts out. And then realized that the stupid weird long thing is one of them. What even is that? It wasn't hooked to nothing, it was just chilling like that. So let's take that monstrosity off. That's weird. So one side is this. I don't know what that's for. Other side's a regular starter bolt. Oh, here's our 30-pound starter off of there. So there's 3 starter bolts. This isn't like the small block Chevy where bolts from the bottom is that pattern. I think we're pretty much unbolted now though. Let's go get the rubber mallet. Oh, well. Oh, is it bolted on there? Come on, old girl. Man, she's stuck. Some of the input shaft is stuck on the clutch. I'm gonna try to lower it, I guess. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Oh. Oh man. That's embarrassing. Okay. That's embarrassing. Too lazy to lay down and look through the grease. Look at that. You can't get the clutch and pressure plate or flywheel out until that bottom cover's off because it's stopping it from moving. Beautiful. Okay. Well, here we go. What a dum-dum. Can't believe I just struggled with it like that. What a dum-dum. Okay. Don't take a nap, Frank. Sometimes you just lay down in the dirt or the ground and you just realize how comfy that concrete is. Man, it'll get you. Ho ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Gross. Okay. Nasty. Real nasty. You can't still be stuck on there. What are we stuck on? Oh. Really? Okay. Oh, my knee popped. That's fun. Got one more bolt. Covered in grease. Couldn't see it. These daggone inspection plates. Another nasty one for the pile. Now it should just roll away. Oh, don't prove me wrong. There's nothing left here. Okay, now it should come apart. And go. There we are. Alright, let's back them apart and check it out. Man, what a mess, Frank. We made it. We did it. The point of no return. The boundary to cross. Take apart your truck and fill your garage with the parts. Nice little play, or no play, meaning very little play. It feels good. Of course, grease. Everything's leaking. It stinks like gear lube. Clutch here. It's probably some nice asbestos clutch material. And same thing, everything's covered in grease. Looks like some paint pen on it. Somebody's been in here at one point. Or it's factory, I don't know. Can't tell. Good news. Okay. Finger wear. Yeah, a little bit. Not too bad. I don't see any markings for a year and stuff on this. But all right, let's get these things hanging. Here's probably the only reason that engine still has factory paint on it. And a lot of the undercarriage was rust-proofed because there was so much grease. Holy cow. No sludge here to make a pizza dough.
When the stakes high, or do you break, huh? Nah, never that. At it every moment I live it so I can tell them that. Now I'm at the business's acres why I can settle it. I don't use the
got that. Doesn't time to make another mess over there.
Game, you gon' need a hazard hat. Dropping bombs, curry range. Money when the surge change. Double on my current name. Minute when I said it, no condition on it. Perfect change. That's for the collectors. My work could connect us up. Your step work is some levels. Me and my some rebels. We don't take nothing they sell us. Deep down in the cellar, underground till they respect us.
Well,
And they gotta respect
we're back to everyone's favorite time. Closing time. Sorry. Gotta get this cleaned up. Go pick the kids up from daycare here shortly. But hey, we made some progress today. Happy 1-year anniversary dump truck. It's been a dirty ride. Lots of bees. Lots of greasy mud stuff. A lot of sweat. A lot of tears. A little bit of blood. Not too bad. Let's keep going. Got more to do. A little bit more time.
up on the grind when the stakes high. Still putting in the time when the stakes high. Hey, when the stakes high. Please understand that I ain't moving too fast. I'm just moving with plans. If you ain't by the vans, it can't include you in futures. I'm investing the time that